If you spill enough of your Mexican food in that hot tub, you're just basically sat in a big bowl of salsa.
Yeah.
You can dip the chips straight into the hot tub.
Where's my leg? 10 likes.
No,
15,
not 10.
50, right,
More
10,
than 10.
10 plus your 5.
Jesus.
15 likes and we'll do a hot tub Mexican pie. Welcome everyone to the Magazine Show Volume 5. Round of applause. I had in the sound effect.
You don't need to.
My name is Joe and I'm joined by another Joe. Introduce
Hello.
yourself to the many fans of the Magazine Show.
Hello, my name's Joe and I'm Joe's friend Joe.
And Joe is from, well, where we're filming today, Stretford Paddock HQ.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me use your space.
No, thank you for letting me use your
Pardon?
microphone, camera.
I brought my own
light.
mic. Do you like it?
It's gorgeous.
Say something in it.
Hi.
Ooh. Today's magazine show is a classic. I brought Take a Break.
It hasn't even been filmed yet. It's already a classic.
I brought Take a Break.
Take a Break. Is that the best one?
Yeah, I think so. It's weekly.
Is it?
Others are monthly because I don't think they sell too many.
How are these things happening every single week? That's
It's crazy,
my
isn't
question.
it? It's crazy.
Carnage.
Have you ever read anything like this?
I've never read anything like it in my life. Nothing like it. What is that? What is this?
It's
Is this
crazy,
like,
it's
are these
crazy.
like digital screens or something?
Yeah, this is mad. Right.
Is it? It's like an iPad.
It's an iPad and then loads of adverts. They love adverts inside
Really?
it.
Yeah, like YouTube.
And crosswords.
Crosswords.
Are you good at crosswords?
I'm really good at crosswords. Give me one. 6 across. Plutonium. Thank you very much. Was that right?
Yeah.
It was. I knew it was.
So we're going to do 2 headlines today, 2 big headlines. I think I'm going to go for the first time in a while with a front page, a big front page.
Can I guess which one it is?
Read it out. Read that one.
His lover snaps, reveals everything. My groom bedded the neighbour one day after I gave birth.
That's the first story, and we're going to do that one.
Cocktail in the hot tub cost me my leg.
So it is the Magazine Show Volume 5. Please leave a like and sub. Joe's going to be reading this for the first time. I've already had the pleasure of reading it. These are the stories that we're going to bring to you. Start with the big headline, please.
The headline, what the neighbour knew.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Spicy.
Yeah, I'm just going to get stuck straight into it. None of this byline, none of this nothing. This is Claire Northcott, by the way, 34 years old. So she's the one who has to answer for whatever goes on in this article. Never forget it was Claire Northcott, not me, that wrote this. As my friends stretched out on sun loungers and sipped cocktails next to the pool, I felt a restless energy. We were on holiday. Why is this written in the first person?
Yeah, this...
Wait, is this... This has been written by the woman?
This has been written by... No, here's what happens.
Do they not have journalists in this?
Here's what I believe happens, right? She calls up someone, tells a story, and then someone writes it as her.
In the first person?
That's weird, isn't it? It's
That's
really
very odd.
weird. It's really weird.
It's like we're reading someone's diary.
I know it is, dear
Usually
diary.
the news is written in the third person. Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. We were on holiday in the Dominican Republic and music blasted from speakers in the resorts. Blasted! No wonder you were restless. Getting blasted in the... Why don't you just say...
So loud.
The music just lilted out of the speakers.
Yeah. Blasted
the music
is loud.
poured out of the speakers and encompassed my head. The music blasted out. I couldn't resist the urge to dance. My moves caught the attention of lots of Dominican men, and I guess they'd never seen an English woman dance salsa so well. Fucking hell, right, you know what? And I'm not gonna say she deserves what's about to happen to her, but my God, she's got an ego, hasn't she?
She's
got an
there.
ego.
She said, the whole of the Dominican Republic have never seen an English
and also,
woman dance
let's be
so
honest,
well.
Again, she's at a holiday resort, so it's not like she's in like the back streets of the
No.
Dominican Republic. She's in a place that I would guess is entirely filled with blonde English women.
Yeah.
And she is not the best dancer that's ever been there. They
Ever seen.
swarmed with offers and drinks, but I just wanted to dance, so I swatted them away like flies, degrading to the locals. Degrading. Then my friend said, "He's looking at you."
Ooh, the romance is starting.
We like this. She pointed to one of the hotel workers. The next day, I spotted the handsome stranger with another hotel worker by the resort's diving centre. His colleague approached me and said, "My friend is too shy to ask, but would you like to have a drink with him?"
So
Right,
let's
sorry
get
about
into this bit a bit.
Let's cut to the chase,
Yeah,
shall we?
he basically they're getting with each other now.
Yeah.
Laurie, he's called Laurie.
Yeah.
like the vehicle.
Yeah.
They're getting on so well.
Heavy goods.
So well. Next thing you know, they're going back and forth, loads of having sex. He also, in the first week of knowing her, takes her to see his mum. He's cooking for her as well. Laurie looks like a really, really good guy. Really good guy. Right, so then do we want to skip? Oh no, I'll tell you where we'll pick up from, but I want to tell you this. She goes back home, bit of a long distance relationship, a lot of video calls.
I'm going to pick it up from here.
Yeah.
Then Laurie dropped to one knee. I felt shocked as he held up a beautiful vintage-style engagement ring. Will you marry me, he asked. Of course, I replied. Back home in the UK, I started planning the wedding. We decided on a beach wedding in the Dominican Republic.
Lovely.
Very much him getting the choice there, wasn't it? Dominican Republic. And Mum started to make me a beautiful white lace gown with a plunging neckline.
Mum was very talented.
Mum's very
talented.
But in the weeks that followed, I suffered nausea, and a test revealed that I was pregnant. When I called Laurie and told him the news, he looked thrilled. In time, I found out that I was carrying a baby girl.
Wow.
Laurie and I agreed that we would give birth in the UK. Meanwhile, I'd arranged after the birth to leave my life behind and start a family with Laurie in the Dominican Republic.
She's given a lot to this guy, Laurie.
She is.
She's only met him twice, by the way. First week on holiday when she was salsa dancing, and then when he asks her to marry him.
Incredible.
That's a big ass from Laurie there,
It is. I left my job as a complaints manager at an energy company.
See, what I love, there's little details in these reports.
Partridge-esque detail on that one. As a complaints manager at a large energy company. I then started packing and selling my belongings, ready to make a new start.
Selling everything.
Sold the kid by accident. Had to get that back. My pregnancy progressed, so she wasn't born yet. And when I went into labour, Mum and a friend were by my side.
That's nice.
The friend is about the only thing that hasn't been named here.
Yeah.
You get a complaints manager at a large energy company, and then you just go down as friend.
That's upsetting.
She gives every detail except her own mates. When the midwife placed the baby on my chest, I felt a rush of love. I'm so proud of you, Laurie said. We named our baby Michaeli.
Michaeli. I think it says Michaeli.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure though.
Yeah, it's Michaeli. The next day I took Michaeli home. I video called Laurie. Jesus. She can't wait to meet you in person. Her daddy in person, I said.
She's not said that.
Absolutely.
She's
no
a couple of weeks old. She can't even
She's
think.
1 day old.
1 day old. She just shit herself.
All
That's
she wants
it.
is shit and milk. I felt the happiest woman in the world, but that night I opened Facebook and discovered I'd received a message from a neighbour of Laurie's. Here we go.
Now we're into the juicy stuff.
Now
We've
we're
set
talking.
the scene.
We've
He's
set
a
the
man
scene.
from Dominican Republic. They've given birth to a baby called Michaela.
Yeah.
And now
Michaeli.
it all comes crashing down.
I'd met her a few times and she'd always seemed friendly, but as I read her message, I felt a knot in my stomach.
Ooh.
I've been waiting for you to have the baby, as I didn't want to cause you stress, she wrote. But Laurie and I have been sleeping together.
Oh my God.
Bombshell.
She's waited
Bombshell.
the night. So she doesn't want to cause us stress, right?
No.
I don't want to cause you stress whilst you're having the baby. That'd be too far. Day one of you having it, that's when I'm going to really, really stir the pot.
Unbelievable.
How awful.
She's
How
still
awful.
probably shot to ribbons down there, still licking her wounds on paracetamols and that, and now you hear this.
Won't have anyone else licking the wounds though, would they?
No, not even Laurie at this point. I might not have believed it, but then she sent an intimate photo of them together. Imagine that! Not only has she said, I'm shagging your husband, but here's him filling me in.
Oh!
Can you believe it?
Too many people just take photos these days.
I know.
Just live and let live.
Yeah. Do it maybe a sort of court artist sketch afterwards if you really want to keep the memory. But leave
I
the
wonder is that
cameras
what
out
they did
of it.
back in the day? Like do you know when
definitely.
they have the photos? Does someone just sketch someone just
Yeah, you've got a painter in the
getting it
corner
up
of
the
room.
bum?
Interesting. Laurie was wearing a bracelet that I'd bought him. I looked down at my baby in my arms. I was so furious, I threw her at the wall. That bit's not true. I felt so shocked by the message that I struggled to breathe. That bit didn't happen, that first bit. I learned that Laurie had been cheating on me the whole time we'd been planning our wedding. And while I'd been pregnant with this child and packing up my life from the UK and to go live with him, I felt heartbroken and furious. I kept trying to call Laurie, but there was no answer. This other woman revealed that she'd told him she'd contacted me.
Oh, so he's there, he's spooked.
The coward was too afraid to face my wrath. I phoned my brother in tears, and family rallied around for support. That's nice, isn't
it's
it?
nice. It's nice to have people there for you, isn't it?
After 4 days of silence, Laurie texted me. At first, he tried to pretend it had all been a joke.
You don't do
I
that,
just
Laurie.
popped it in for a laugh.
Yeah.
I thought you'd love that. That picture of me having sex with someone else. Was that
the bum.
Did you not? Was it?
No, it wasn't with the bum.
You've added that bit. Could have been, though. I then realised how angry I was and begged for forgiveness. Wait, sorry, no. Then he realised how angry I was and begged for forgiveness. He claimed he'd only slept with his neighbour once, but I didn't believe him.
No.
I'll fight for
I
you, he
wouldn't
said.
be. I wouldn't believe
But
it.
the trust was gone and I called off the wedding. I paid deposits on the venue and food as well as visas and lost thousands of pounds.
She's lost thousands. This is the great bit of Take a Break and all these magazines. You hear one side, but then just a little side note at the end, you hear the others. No.
So this is Laurie's quote, and I haven't read any of this, by the way. This is Laurie. It says at the end, Laurie to take a break, right? It was a big mistake. It was what it was. Yeah, it was difficult. I have a daughter with her, and I can see she's very sad. You learn from mistakes. What do you reckon?
Incredible. So for you, what are the big talking points for the story? I think, you never trust a holiday romance.
Yeah.
Never, especially if it's between a woman who can really salsa dance and a Dominican Republic
Not
man.
only can she salsa dance, if you are... here's the takeaway from this. If you are a man from the Dominican Republic who is seen what can only be described as the greatest English blonde-haired salsa dancer you've ever laid eyes on, don't shag her.
Don't shag her.
Simple as that. You know
Keep
what?
it
I feel
in your
bad for
pants.
her.
Cocktails in the hot tub cost me my leg.
Cocktail in the hot tubs, please don't.
Pardon, you
walk.
can't make a song about it.
Why?
It's
Cocktails in the hot
traumatising.
tub.
But then they make a big thing of it. That was no hangover.
Yeah.
As I sang along to the radio, my phone rang and I lowered the music to take the call from my friend Sarah. Know any Sarahs?
Hey up, Sarah.
Do you know any
I used to go to
Sarahs?
school with a couple.
Right. Hey, do you fancy coming round this evening? She said, right.
Yeah.
We'll order food and we'll have a couple of drinks and chill in the hot tub.
Brilliant.
Love a hot tub, Joe?
So far, so good. What could go wrong?
That sounds great, I replied. I'll see you later. Yeah. Sarah is one of her closest friends, Laura. She loves her. They get on really well.
Good.
When I arrived at her house, we ordered a Mexican takeaway. Weird choice.
Interesting.
I'm not too sure about that. I think that's where the night went downhill.
I like Mexican a lot. It may be my favourite cuisine. It does not travel well.
You got to think about it. There's a lot of things that could fall off Mexican food.
A lot of crispacity going on.
If you have it in a hot tub, you don't want refried beans
I
swimming about.
suppose at some point though, if you spill enough of your Mexican food in that hot tub, you're just basically sat in a big bowl of salsa.
Yeah.
You can dip the chips straight into the hot tub. Try and get some of the little remains out that you've dropped in there. In fact, the more I say it, I want to dice up 250 tomatoes, throw them in a hot tub.
10
have a
likes,
hot salsa.
and we'll get a hot tub.
10.
Me and you. 10
Is that the target for this video? 10. I've got fucking 5 YouTube accounts. We're starting with 5.
5.
No,
Do you have
not
5?
5. I'm saying 10 is too low, not too high.
Right, 10 likes.
No,
15,
not 10.
50, right,
More than 10.
10 plus your 5.
Jesus.
15 likes, and we'll do a hot tub Mexican pie.
Yeah, we'll fill a hot tub with salsa.
How about this for the cocktails? We'll make strawberry daiquiris.
What a great idea.
Do you love a strawberry daiquiri?
Great frozen, great chilled.
Our food arrived, and we ate it. Our food arrived, and we
Worse
had
than
some.
me at reading. Our food arrived and we had some food and we ate it.
Our food arrived, and we had the food.
Fuck off! Our food arrived and we had the food and then we swallowed the food and then that's how it goes in the mouth, down the belly bowl.
Our food arrived, and after we eaten, we took out our cocktails, and we had a wonderful time. We had a wonderful time in the hot tub.
Hey, that'll be us later, won't it? After we eaten, finish the food, let me just take out my cocktail.
Sarah turned on some music, and we soaked in the warm bubbles for hours.
Soaked.
This is bliss, I said. Later.
This is bliss. Simply put, nothing could go wrong.
Yeah, we just had a typical girlies night, but later I started feeling unwell. I had a headache and I had an upset tummy. The Mexican food.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Oh, God.
Actually, the more I read this, I don't want to carry on reading it because it's quite a sad ending.
Of course it's fucking sad. Go on, read it. No, actually do read it. Because this is what you deserve. I said from the start, this was a very sad story. Read it.
Should we just read our horoscopes? A magazine show first. I'm skipping over because it's quite horrific. Lauren, I hope you're doing all right.
I feel like the salsa, big hot tub full of salsa idea feels a bit insensitive now. I can't believe this. Read your horoscope.
Right, I'm Cancer.
I can tell.
21 June to 22nd of July. You Cancer as well?
No.
Right. What a week awaits you, crabs. What?
Come on, you crabs.
What a week awaits you, crabs. No, it's one sentence.
Let
what
me
a
read
week.
yours.
Right, I'll read yours.
What a week awaits you, crabs.
Are we
Yours
a
sounds
crab?
like an insult. You're a crab.
Right.
Your lunar ruler connects you to a bunch of outer planets, putting your needs and fantasies under the spotlight all at once.
Nice.
Expect opportunities to knock loud and clear. The family finances are also due a boost, to start sowing the seeds for a secure future.
Happy days. What do I have to do then?
Your little thing here says, looking after you isn't selfish, it gives you more oomph to share with everyone else.
I'm very happy about that.
Basically, that means have a wank before you leave the house.
And hope we get money for it.
Yeah.
Wank on a webcam.
OnlyFans.
If stopped now, innit?
No, they've come back.
What?
They decided to reverse it. They're doing pornos again. Praise the Lord.
I'll be on there soon. Leo,
Yeah.
your showbiz side is back in action. Fucking hell. How
This
did
is
you know
it.
this?
That's it.
Magazine show, volume 5. Woman got a leg chopped off. Thanks to a dynamic link between the moon and Jupiter, you have the power to entertain with your warm smile and sense of humour.
Hi.
This is fucking real. There's no better way to get people on side, Leo. Why does she call you like it's a proper name?
She's a bit
Than to
fruity.
make them laugh.
Yeah.
A job that's made for you on the made for you is on the horizon.
Ooh.
Plus, an authoritative figure could be putty in your hands. At the bottom, find feet at events. What does that mean?
Find feet at events. Probably the event where she had her leg chopped off. There's a foot knocking about somewhere.
Anyway, do you like this? You want to keep this?
Yeah.
Because there's a couple other stories we could have got to.
Just tell them what they could have won. We're
If
not,
you
reading,
want
we're
to
not
take
even
a
reading
break,
these.
we won't take a break. There's other ones here. Stranger stole my 3 girls on the last day of holiday.
That's 6 legs. Isn't it? Because you thought the last one was bad. Times that by 6.
Best friends and more. Hunt got us both pregnant a week apart.
Oh,
and there
boy.
they are with 2 kids. Anyway, take a break. Thank you very much. This has been the magazine show. I've loved it.
I've loved it. Yeah, it was a bit sad though by the end, wasn't it?
I wish we skipped the jacuzzi leg one.
You've made a mistake there.
Yeah, but the thing is, I wanted to highlight something about this magazine's cocktails in the hot tub cost me my leg. It didn't.
No.
It was just unfortunate.
But you don't know how she got it.
She could have been on a farm. Would it have said farm cost me my leg?
Of course it would. It
So
would have
what
said
you're-
something like,
She could have been recording the magazine show volume 6,
I've lost
Lauren.
me clucking leg. That's what it would have said.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? Thanks for watching. You're right. Go on, think of a farm.
Moo.